Look at this picture, friends. Here. Friends, do you know a proverb about need, greed? Yes. What is that? Greed gives grief. Here, when need turns to greed, it leads to over exploitation. Friends, look at this picture. What is this? Yes, it is Stella Sea Cow. And look at this picture. What is this? This is passenger pigeon. Now, the Stella Sea Cow and passenger pigeon are extinct due to over exploitation by human beings. See, friends, once more look at the picture in the PowerPoint. Stella Sea Cow. Friends, how nice it is. Wow, what a beautiful picture. And the passenger pigeon. Now, the Stella Sea Cow and passenger pigeon are extinct due to overexploitation by human beings. And next one is invention of alien species. What is that, friends? Invention of alien species. Here, when alien species are introduced into habitat, they turn invasive and establish themselves at the cost of indigenous species. Here, Nile perch introduced into Lake Victoria in East Africa led to the extinction of 200 species of cichlid fishes. And then illegal introduction of African catfish Clarias gariepinus for aquaculture purpose is posing a threat to indigenous catfish. Friends, let us have a glance on PowerPoint. Yes, here Nile perch. The Nile perch introduced into Lake Victoria in East Africa led to the extinction of 200 species of cichlid fishes. And an illegal introduction of African catfish Clarias gariepinus for aquaculture purposes posing a threat to the indigenous catfishes. Friends, these are the four major causes for species extinction. The four threats are also called as Abel quadrant. What is that, friends? Abel quadrant. And friends, do you know the benefits of biodiversity? Okay, I will tell you the benefits of biodiversity. In consumptive value, the biodiversity provides us food, drink, fuel, medicine, better crop varieties, industrial material, and in non-consumptive value, recreation, education and research, traditional value, pollution, hunting, and etc. Friends, and let's see the recent issues to the biodiversity, that is restoration of biodiversity, imparting environmental education, enacting, strengthening and enforcing environmental legislation, population control, reviewing the agriculture practice, controlling urbanization and conservation through biodiversity. These are the recent issues to the biodiversity. Friends, did you understand about the biodiversity? Yes. Friends, shall we repeat the lesson again? Okay. Friends, what does bio means? Yes. Bio means life. And what does diversity means? Diversity means variety or variation. Friends, the variation of life at various levels of biological organizations is termed as biodiversity. What is that, friends? The variation of life at various levels of biological organizations is termed as biodiversity. How many levels it has, friends? Yes, the biodiversity is of three types. What are they? Genetic diversity, species diversity, and third one is ecological diversity. How many types, friends? Three types. They are genetic diversity, species diversity and ecological diversity. And the ecological diversity has three indices. They are alpha diversity, beta diversity and gamma diversity. Friends, this term biodiversity was popularized by sociobiologist Edward Wilson. This is the most important bit for your onset. And here, let's learn about the genetic diversity. Friends, I will give you other examples for genetic diversity. In our India, there are 50,000 different strains of rice and 1,000 varieties of mangoes. 1,000 varieties of mangoes. These are also best examples for genetic diversity in our country. And species diversity. Species diversity is the diversity at the species level. And the best example is amphibian diversity in Western Ghats is greater than that of the Eastern Ghats. And ecological diversity. It is the diversity at higher level of organizations is called, our ecosystem level is called ecological diversity. India with its deserts, rainforests, mangroves, coral reefs, estuaries, alpine meadows, all these are the best examples for ecological diversity in our country. And this ecological diversity has three indices. They are alpha diversity, beta diversity and gamma diversity. And friends, do you know about the three diversities? Let's see. Alpha diversity is nothing but it is measured by counting the number of taxa within a particular area, community or ecosystem. And beta diversity. Beta diversity is nothing but it is species diversity between two adjacent ecosystems, and it is obtained by comparing the number of taxa unique to each of the ecosystem. And gamma diversity. It is the overall diversity between different ecosystems within an ecological region. Friends, did you understand about the three indices of ecological diversity? Okay. And next one is other attributes of biodiversity. It has two factors. What are there? They are latitude and species area relationship. Latitudinal gradient is nothing but that there is an increasing diversity from poles to the equator. And species area relationship. Here in that the species richness increases with increasing the explored area but only up to a limit. And the next one is importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. Hope you understand the Rivett-Popper hypothesis, how the Paul Ehrlich experiment done the experiments taking an aeroplane as an ecosystem, and how he explained the importance of species diversity to the ecosystem. Friends, hello? Hello, Spyro?
Hello, sir.
Yes?
Hello, good morning.
Yes?
Hello, good afternoon, Swaro.
Good afternoon, Spyro. Where are you from?
My name is Asranika. Hello.
Yes? Yes, Spyro?
Hello, my name is Asranika. I am from Uppalwai.
Okay, ask your doubts.
I have small doubts.
What is that, friend?
Please explain about alpha diversity and beta diversity, gamma diversity.
Okay, friends. It's a great question. Friends, alpha diversity. It is measured by counting the number of taxa within a particular area. And beta diversity means it is measured by, it is the species diversity between two adjacent ecosystems and is obtained by comparing the number of taxa unique to each of the ecosystem. And the third one is gamma diversity. It is the measure of overall diversity for different ecosystems in the ecological region. This is about alpha diversity, beta diversity and gamma diversity. These are the three indices of ecological diversity. Friends, have you understand?
Hello.
Yes? What's your name, Sparrow? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Okay.
Hello.
Friends,
Hello.
yes? Hello? Hello, Sparrow.
Hello. Good afternoon to Sparrow.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Ruby Kavya.
Yes, ask
I
your
would
doubt,
like to
friend.
ask a question.
Yes, ask your doubt.
Why the Amazon forest is called as lungs of our planet?
Okay, friend, it's really a creative question. Friends, here in our body, the total oxygen is supplied by our lungs. Like that, Amazon produce 20% of the total oxygen in our atmosphere. That's why it is also called as lungs of our planet. Friend, did you understand? Okay. So, in my conclusion, I want to say one thing, friends, that is biodiversity is our life. If the biodiversity got lost at this rate, then in future the survival of human beings will be threatened. So, it is our moral duty to conserve biodiversity as well as our environment. Long term, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Good afternoon, Sparrow.
Good afternoon, friend.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, friend.
మాట్లాడుతున్నా మేడం వాళ్ళు.
Hello. Long-term maintenance of species and their management requires large cooperative efforts across the entire landscape, and biodiversity should be dealt with at scale of habitats or ecosystems rather than at the species level. Friends, so it is our moral duty to conserve biodiversity. So, we must conserve our biodiversity as a sparrows. And hello? Friends, do you know the role of biodiversity? Yes, the role of biodiversity is hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Good afternoon, Sparrow.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Good afternoon,
I'm
Sparrow.
Rudra from Rajapet.
Hello? What is your doubt, friend?
Will you like to explain once more your exploitation?
What is that, friend? Please ask clearly. Or exploitation. Okay, friend, definitely. When need turns to greed, it leads to or exploitation. For example, stellar sea cow and passenger pigeon are extinct due to or exploitation by human beings. Friends, see here, that is stellar sea cow.
Hello.
A
Good
sta-
afternoon.
Hello?
Good
Hello?
afternoon, Sparrow.
Good afternoon, friend. What is your
What is
doubt?
fragmentation?
What is that, friend?
What is fragmentation?
Okay, good question, friend. Fragmentation is nothing but it is the discontinuity of natural habitat. That is the fragmentation. If the fragmentation of habitat leads to population decline. For example, mammals and birds requiring large territories and animals with migratory effects are badly affected. Friend, did you understand about the fragmentation? Okay, here see the overexploitation once again. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Sparrow. Where are you from?
Hello.
Hello, Sparrow. What's your name?
My name is Divya.
Okay,
I
ask
would
your
like
doubt.
to ask you one question.
Okay.
What is meant by taxa?
Oh, taxa. Good question, friends. In this context, we taking usually taxa is a species. Taxa is nothing but it is usually species. Friends, did you understand about the taxa? Okay. Here, over exploitation, Stella sea cow and passenger pigeon or hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Sparrow? Hello?
Hello, Sparrow.
Yes, what is your name, friend?
Hello.
Hello?
My name is Nagesh.
Okay, where are you from?
I am from Bignur.
Okay, friend, ask you a question.
Is African catfish is useful to human beings? If yes, how?
Okay, friend. This is the African catfish. Here, African catfish is useful to human beings for aquaculture purpose. If it introduced into aquaculture, that gives the benefits to the fishermen and it is used by human beings also, friends. That's why the human beings are introduced into Stella's sea cow into the habitat. But when it is introduced into the lakes or oceans or somewhere, it leads to extinction of some species. That's why we need not to introduce the alien species into the new habitat. Friends, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Sparrow?
Yes, friend? What is your name?
Hello, Sparrow?
Sparrow, what is your name?
My name is Bhavani.
Okay, where are you from?
What is meant by endemic species?
Endemic species. Okay, friend, definitely I will clear your doubt. The species unique to a given area is called endemic species. For example, kangaroo to Australia and kiwi to North America. Friends, that is endemic species. Okay, friend? Finally, I would like to say for giving me such an excellent possibility to thought in the Mana TV. I will ever grateful to our beloved Secretary Sir and my great thanks to my DCO Madam and my Principal Sharda Madam and my great thanks to my mentor G Dharma Madam and my parents and all the teaching staff of Vaira. Bye friends.